Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So today we're going to talk about the nusach of the bracha, or the not bracha, the tefillah of Al Hanisim, or is it Al Hanisim or Vi Al Hanisim? So that is the question, right? You'll open up a siddur and you will see that the word Al in Al Hanisim is preceded by a vav in parentheses. So what does that mean? Are you supposed to say that vav, or are you not supposed to say that vav? So as you might imagine, there are arguments in both directions. The idea that one should say the vav seems to fit very nicely with the bracha of Modim, from which it flows. In the bracha of Modim, we thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for a lot of different things. And by the way, in Nodalcha and benching, also for a lot of different things. And on each thing, we say, Al this, Al that, Al Chayenu, Al Nishmasenu, Vial Nisecha, Vial Niflosecha. Rabbi Reisman always quotes from Rav Pam that a good help for Kavana is to count out the Va'als and the Als in Modim and in Nodalcha. It just keeps you focused on what it is that you're thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu for. But if you're thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu for all these things, so it makes sense that you'll continue the list with Vi Al Hanisim, Vi Al Niflos El Chus, etc. So that would be the argument to yes, say the Vav. Rav Soloveitchik pointed out, Rav Shechter often quotes, and I believe it's printed in Eretz HaTzvi as well as in the Batei Yosef, that the Vav is necessary because it speaks to what Al Hanisim is, meaning unlike when it comes to Adi Yom Tovim, where you have a separate tefillah called Askaris Mein Amora, that you have to add in a standalone paragraph of like Yalav Yavo that goes into the Shmona Esrei. The Al Hanisim is not a separate standalone tefillah. It is a hemshech, an expansion of the hoda'ah that we're already giving. So you're giving hoda'ah for X, Y, Z, and now also this, that, and the other. We add so many more things to the hoda'ah, and that's why Rav Soloveitchik explained we have no insertion of Al Hanisim or no reference to it at all in the bracha of Al Michya. We make a lot of Al Michyas over Chanukah because we eat Sufganiyot. Rav Shlomo Zalman in Alicha Shlomo says that the reason we eat Sufganiyot is so that we could talk about the Mizbeach and the Heichal, which don't get mentioned in Birchas Hamazon, but they do get mentioned in Al Michya. So by the Chanukah Mizbeach, we dafka want to mention it. That's what he thinks is the basis for Sufganiyot. Also, they're delicious, but when you're going to be saying all these Al Michyas, there's no reference whatsoever to the to Chanukah in the bracha Achsmein Shalosh. So why is that? So Rav Shechter explains in the name of Rav Soloveitchik that the whole idea of the bracha Achsmein Shalosh is that it is a condensed form of Birchas Hamazon. The whole concept of Al Hanisim is that it is an expansion of the Hoda'ah. So you cannot have an expansion in that which is condensed. Meaning, if there were a requirement to have a standalone Haskaras Mein Ha'Ma'ora, so then you'd have to mention that in Al Michya as well. But that's not what this is. This is an expansion of the already existing Hoda'ah. So when you're going to do a condensed form, you're not going to have an expansion within the condensed form. Rav Shechter explains this answers the kasha of Rabbi Kiva Eger. Rabbi Kiva Eger asks, how come? Why is it that during the winter time, if a person misses Mariv Shmona Esrei on Shabbos, on Friday night, they're Yotze with the bracha Achas Me'ein Sheva that we say after Shmona Esrei. The halacha is that if you daven Mariv, the regular Shmona Esrei, the regular Amidah on Friday night, and you skip Mashav Ruach Marda Geshem, you're not Yotze. And there is no mention of Mashav Ruach Marda Geshem in the bracha Achas Me'ein Sheva. So how could you possibly be Yotze with the bracha Achas Me'ein Sheva during the winter time if you're not mentioning Mashav in the main Shmona Esrei, if you don't say Mashav Baruch Marda Geshem, you're not Yotzei. So how could it be that you're Yotzei during the winter time? But maybe this is the answer, that Mashav Baruch Marda Geshem is an expansion of the Gevuras Hashem. So we list a bunch of other things that are Gevuras Hashem, and this is also part of the Gevuras Hashem. But when you're doing a condensed form, we leave out expansions when we're doing a condensed form. We leave out the extras when we're trying to condense everything down. But anyway, that is the argument to dafka say a vav in Al Hanisim, that it is an extension of all the other things we are thankful for in Modim. The argument not to say the vav is that apparently the Gaonim didn't have it. Rav Amram Gaon, the Abu Draham, the Rambam and the Siddur do not have a vav in their Al Hanisim. So what exactly do we make of that? Why does that make any sense? So Rabbi Josh Flug has a beautiful shir on Al Hanisim that he put out recently, and he pointed to a Rokeach. The Rokeach writes, Mispalel al Modim anachnu lecha ad me'olam kivinu lach Al Hanisim, lama kivinu lach al Hanisim sha'asisa, that the way the Rokech seems to understand it is that the al Hanisim is not building on the list of als that we just had in Modim. It's on the Kivin Lach. It's that we have hopes and we have aspirations that our Kodesh Baruch Hu is going to do things for us. Why do we have those aspirations that Hashem is going to perform miracles and that He's going to save us yet again? Because of the long history of how Hashem has always saved us. So we've always placed our hope in our Kodesh Baruch Hu, so that so we say Me Olam Kivinu Lach Al Hanisim. We place our hope in our Kodesh Baruch Hu for all of the miracles. So it's not a Tosefes Hoda'ah. It's explaining why we have our trust in the Ribono Shel Olam, and it's really a bakasha. It's that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should continue to do nisim for us, and we're looking forward to those nisim. That would explain, by the way, why if you forget al nisim in benching, so the Ramah writes in two places in Hilchos Birchas Hamazon and in Hilchos Chanukah that you add in an extra harachaman. And then you go right into B'yimei Matisyahu. What do you mean Harachmanu Yasel Anisim? That's a prayer about the future. That's not a hoda'ah for the past. Yeah, but if that's what Al Hanisim is, if Al Hanisim is a statement of our hopes for the future, it makes sense that it would be replaced with a Harachman. On the flip side, in the Al Hanisim we say Raftes Rivenu Dantas Dinenu Kamtas Nikasenu, as opposed to by Purim we say Harav Es Rivenu. Right, one is by Purim it's in present tense, and the Al Hanisim on Chanukah is past tense. So it sounds like it's more about a hoda'ah on the past. So you get mixed messages about that. So Rabbi Flug pointed out that these two views of what Al Hanisim is, whether it's hoda'ah on what was, and it's an extension of the list of hoda'ah, or whether it's a statement of confidence and hopes for the future, might be a machlokas Rashi and the Rambam. The Gemara in Shabbos Tav Chav Alvin Beis says that when they instituted the Yom Tov of Chanukah, they instituted that they be Yom Tovim B'Halel Uva Hoda'ah. Rashi says, what's Hoda'ah? Al Hanisim. So he clearly defines Al Hanisim as more Hoda'ah, as an extension of Hoda'ah. Whereas the Rambam in Hilchos Chanukah Perek Gimel Halacha Gimel says that the takana was to light candles to commemorate the Nes, and he doesn't mention anything about Al Hanisim in Hilchos Chanukah at all. Apparently that's not part of the fundamental nature of the Yom Tov of Chanukah. Where does he mention Al Hanisim? Hilchos Tefillah, Hilchos Brachos, right? Because it's an addition, it's an add-on, standalone phrase, standalone paragraph that gets added into Shmona Esrei. So that's so according to the Rambam, Al Hanisim is not part of the Hoda'ah. It's a separate standalone paragraph. So that might be the machlokas between Rashi and the Rambam. Now there is a third possibility, and that is that the Al Hanisim in Birchas Hamazon has one nature, and the Al Hanisim in Tefillah is a different one. Meaning in Tefillah we say Me'olam Kivinu Lach, and then the Rokech makes sense Al Hanisim. Now we have such hopes because Al Hanisim. So that idea of it being a standalone statement works in Shmon Esrei. In benching, there is no Me'olam Kivinu Lach. It's just no delacha, al this, al that, al that, al that, al that, and Al Hanisim. So in benching, it might only be an extension of the Hoda'ah. So it could be that there's a difference between the Al Hanisim in Shmon Esrei and the Al Hanisim in benching, which would mean that Al Hanisim in benching is for sure a Al Hanisim, whereas Al Hanisim in Shmon Esrei may be only an Al Hanisim and not a Al Hanisim. Halacha l'maisa. So what do we do? In the Mechaber in Tafresh Pei Beis Sif Aleph writes, Kol Shmonas Yimei Chanukah Omer Al Hanisim B'Birchas Hamazon B'Chas Haaretz U'B'Tefillah B'Birchas Modim. He does not say Ve'al Hanisim. The Mechaber says Al Hanisim, and he's speaking about both davening and benching. Mishnah Berurah there says Kosuv B'Svarim Shebenusach Al Hanisim Yomar Ve'al Hanisim B'Vav. Mishnah Berurah says, but a lot of Sfarim say that you should say it with a Vav. Hein B'Tefillah, Hein B'Birchas Hamazon. Both by tefillah and by benching. So what the Mishnah Berurah and the Mechaber agree about apparently is that we do not change it from Birchas Hamazon to tefillah, but they disagree about whether it's Al Hanisim or Ve'al Hanisim. The Aruch HaShulchan says like the Mishnah Berurah, V'yirah li d'tzarich lomar Ve'al Hanisim, shargam mikodem yeshodos v'zeh nosaf, and he says explicitly because we've been giving a list of hoda'os, and this is an extension of that list of hoda'os. The Chavos Yair in the Sefer Makor Chaim says that he was mekabel migdolei adar to say Ve'al Hanisim Hanisim with a vav, and certainly if it's a Tosefes Hoda'ah, the way Rav Soloveitchik described it, it would seem to be that it goes with a vav. However, the Rambam in the Seder HaTfilos printed at the end of Sefer Ahava in Dibra Maskil B'Purim and Dibra Maskil B'Chanukah says Al Hanisim, and that's the Lashon of the Mechaber as well, and that's what the Siddur Yavitz Rabbi Yaakov Emden says Al Hanisim, not with a vav. In Kovetz Halachos, Rav Shmuel Kamenetsky says that he's noeg to leave out the vav in Shmona Esrei and to include the vav in benching. That he paskins the split. That yes, in benching, not in Shmona Esrei. I confirmed with Rav Tanchum Kohn this morning that Moreinu Rav Shechter Shlita says it with a vav, but he puts it before the recap phrase at the end of Modim of Hatov Kiloch Al Rachamecha. Because if it's a list of ve'al, 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 so then it belongs before you say the one phrase at the end where you recap the whole thing. So he puts it at that point and not where it appears in the Siddur. Everyone have a Freilich and Chanukah and a great day.